Hey everybody, so just a quick update. I know I haven't updated in a while. Things have been a little chaotic at best. I am in Texas. I'm not going to tell you where, but I am in Texas. And I have been bouncing back and forth between Walmart and a free RV park. Yeah, they do exist. They're not great, but they're better than nothing. And for full hookups for free for at least 3 days, you can't beat it. And I'm experiencing a lot of problems with my teeth, everything from infections to fillings falling out, but I can't really get dental work done because my insurance is fucked. So there's that. Um, I it's supposed to get below freezing over the next few days, like reliably, like the next few days straight are all below freezing, which makes me super nervous. Um, because I know that older engines don't always do well in below freezing temperatures. If I have to move, like if somebody knocks on my door and tells me, "Hey, you gotta leave," I don't know that I can right away. I might have to beg them to wait until the freeze is over. Yes, it does get below freezing. It's supposed to get down to like the 20s at night and like the low 30s during the day. And yes, that is Texas. Um, it's how do I put this? Um, Texas is fucking huge. Huge, bud. So, you got, different areas. You got mountains, you've got Gulf Coast area, you've got desert area, you've got plains area. Different areas have different temperatures. I am in the northern half of Texas. That's all I'm going to say, but it's huge areas. It's at least 12 hours driving time between one end of Texas to the other. So you're going to be going through so many different types of environment. So, yes, it can snow in Texas. It's supposed to be freezing rain. It's going to be miserable. I do have space heaters and I do have electricity for now, so I should be okay as long as the space heaters don't fail, as long as nobody tells me to leave it right away. I don't know why they would, but they might. I don't know. People are weird, okay? So far, thankfully, in my journey, nobody's actually asked me to leave. I mean, they might ask me, hey, are you okay? Somebody did call a wellness check on my RV when I was staying for a week at Walmart. Not that I wanted to. Like, I didn't want to be there for a week. But it was before I had my front end realigned again. And they told me the last people that did your alignment didn't do it right. And it's like, A, that was a couple months ago, and B, I've been going over some pretty rough roads since then. Some of the roads in some of the states I've been through have been horrible, absolutely horrible. Tell you what, though, getting into Texas, the roads were butter smooth, and I like that, but I don't like that my vehicle still will randomly just bump, 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 like I'm going through, like there's waves in the road like frost heaves, but the road is smooth. So I'm like, fuck, what problem is that now? There is a place in Texas that I can stay for a while, stationary to just save my income for a while. Yeah, I still have to pay, but it's a low, low monthly rate. like, it's doable on my income, as long as I will have access to stores, hopefully. Hopefully I can get even just a bicycle or something to like get to and from the stores I need. Um, but that's something for future me to work on. Um, so I'm gonna have to put as much money as I can on my cards, in order to have that paying my bills online thing going on. Um, I'm probably gonna have to use my emergency credit card um, for rent for the first part because I'm gonna use a lot of my incoming gas money and putting it on my card, but like not my emergency credit card, which I will have to pay off eventually. Hopefully by spring I can pay down my emergency credit card. I've had to use it for repairs and whatnot as well. Not that I've wanted to, but I've had to. And So, yeah. I've been streaming more. I know, it sucks. I even went to school for art, and my tactics for filming suck. I know. Um, hmm, it suddenly got quite a bit quieter. I don't know. Um, my breaker did trip earlier, but that could also be because I was charging my um battery bank. Um, I do have a 12-volt blanket, a heated blanket. That I don't think I'll be able to use because my it completely drained my battery. Um, and didn't like my battery bank, my portable battery bank, and it didn't even last half the night, and it didn't even really get warm. But maybe if I put it on low on a full battery bank, maybe it'll work. Maybe. Um, I do have mini heaters, which are fine in like 40-degree weather. It keeps it, 60, 70 in here, which is good. There's a couple of them. Actually, you can see one down at the end of the um, linoleum out there, pointed towards my cat's litter box to keep it from being too cold for them to use the litter box, because I ain't dealing with revenge poops on my bed. And then another little one there, pointed towards their food area and my feet, so that way, it's not too cold for them to eat. Um, yeah, it's actually relatively bright in here, even with the plastic over the windows. I remember I detailed it in a video. I put plastic over my windows, and that seems to help quite a considerable bit, as well as putting blankets up behind my curtains, behind the front of my vehicle. Like you can see there, the blue part is the blankets, and I kind of tucked them behind the curtains. So from the windshield looking in, you just see blue. It's kind of a nice little bluish teal color. I don't know, doesn't look trashy to me. Um, and from the inside, it looks like a curtain. A curtain with a blanket behind it doesn't look bad. Um, so there's that useful little thing. Um, and when you stick your hand out into the cockpit um, cab area of my home, it actually is quite a bit cooler. So that means that it's working, that it's keeping some of the heat in here, so that it won't be as much of a strain to heat the area. But yeah, I'm probably gonna bust out the bigger heater. These mini heaters aren't going to help if it gets below like 20 like it's supposed to. Um, Hi, baby. Is there something you're seeing over there? She does that thing with birds. Hear her? She's doing the meowing like that. Yeah, it's kind of cute, kind of funny. Like I mentioned before I got sidetracked, I've been streaming Minecraft more. So yeah, follow me on Twitch, LuckyCat12901, and watch my streams. Yee. And also, you can see my laundry. I'm still doing laundry by hand. I hadn't washed my hoodie for like a week and a half, so it's gross. So I gotta wash my hoodie. I'm wearing my other hoodie right now. Probably gonna wash this one before I leave this area, so that way I have more hoodie per day, so to speak. um, so that way I'll have hoodie for a couple weeks, maybe. Hoodies, and I'm drinking coffee. Ooh, I like the color of that coffee. Anyway, hoodies are one of those things like jeans. You don't need to wash them every time you wear them, but it's still good to wash them regularly so that they don't emit a stench. Because the thing with jeans is they're made of denim, which is a type of cotton, which is a natural material. It's not antibacterial, but it is a bit rougher, and it can catch skin cells, but also, the moisture wicks out of it quickly so that it doesn't stay damp, but it does absorb smells because of, salts from your skin cells, evaporated goop. you know, Humans are pretty goopy. Um, and so you want to wash your jeans regularly still. Maybe not every time you wear them, but at least every other time you wear them, unless you drop something on them. Like if you spill coffee on them or if you get them muddy or something, at least give them a quick rinse. I mean, if you're off grid or if you're, homeless or whatever, you can still give them a rinse. You don't have to scrub them every time if you don't have the capacity to do that. I wear my clothes sometimes 2 or 3 days in a row. Sometimes if I don't have access to regular bathing. And years ago, my ex best friend's mother and I were talking one time, and we had a conversation about if you were homeless, you could still bathe with baby wipes. And she disagreed. She was like, no, baby wipes aren't going to get you clean enough. Well, they won't, but they're good in an in between sense. Like, if you're not going to reliably have any kind of bathing facilities for a week, you can still baby wipe down every day. Like, a lot of baby wipes. You'll go through like 20 baby wipes, but it's enough to kind of get the day's dirts and oils at least off of your skin and the smelly parts of your body. Um, Enough so that by the time you do have access to water and bathing facilities, um, you'll only smell a few days funky, not a few weeks funky. I at one point went 2 weeks without a regular bath and just doing baby wipes and changing my clothes, and I smelled a little funky. I knew that, but I didn't smell horrifically funky. Um, I When I got done with the it was just a regular bathroom with like toilets and a sink. But I still managed to get a basin, like a storage tub, and I poured water over myself and I bathed that way. The water was gray, but not really, really bad. Like, it didn't look like I had rolled around in mud. It smelled a little funky and it was a grayer than I would have liked. But I mean, for 2 weeks without bathing, it looked all right. It didn't look great, but it didn't look horrible either. Um, some people look like that after 2 days of not being able to bathe. It looked like that after 2 weeks for me because I kept wiping in between with baby wipes. So, yeah, if you really need to, wipe down every single nook, cranny, crevice, surface of your body with baby wipes. It may not be 100% spring fresh, but you won't smell absolutely rancid either. Um, so yeah. Uh, what else do I really want to update you guys on? Not much has been happening really, other than me trying to get out of the snow belts. Oh, I don't know if I updated you guys yet. Um, there was a super nice couple camp hosts who they let me stay essentially for free. Um, I okay, so when I got to a state park in Oklahoma, um, I was having a panic attack. I was just really nervous about how cold it was going to get, etc. And I didn't know what I was going to do. I was running out of money. Um, so they they kind of they paid for my night, right, to stay, and they gave me a little bit of cash aside, like $20, which was super super sweet of them. The lady prayed for me a little bit, helped calm me down. Um, they gave me some helpful hints for driving. They said to go down to Texas from Oklahoma because it would be warmer and it was a straight shot, and it was getting down to the 30s in Oklahoma when I left a few weeks ago. And only now is it getting down into the really cold weather here. So it was warmer, which is good. It gave me a little extra time to try and figure out my plan. Um, Unfortunately, one of my other friends, she has to sell her house, but she was offering to let me live on her property in exchange for work. But unfortunately, she has come on to hard times where she has to sell her house. Um, and she is no longer able to house me on her property, which is fine. I mean, things happen, right? So going out to Arizona is probably not something I'm going to be able to do. Um, but that's okay. I can stay in Texas. uh, my brother really, really loved this place, so I'm going to try and love it too. Uh, and probably next spring, I'll probably go back up the East Coast to my storage unit way up in bumfuck middle and nowhere northeast. No exact addresses yet or anything. My friends over on the other side of the state, um, I'm not going to be able to visit them really due to snow. So there's that. Um, but I genuinely do think that kind people are absolutely amazing. Um, because they had the choice. Those camp hosts had the choice to tell me, well, tough luck, pay us money, or they had the choice to do what they did, which was very kind of them. They paid my night's stay in cash. It was only $18 or so, but still, I mean, I used the money they gave me for gas and a bit of food. Like I paid for gas, and then I also paid for lunch the next day, and I think I used the last of that money for like I had a chimichanga. Woo! I didn't know what a chimichanga was. It kind of became a meme because of Deadpool. But there was a gas station selling chimichangas. And I'm like, the fuck is a chimichanga? And they explained that it was beef and cheese. Not beef and bean, but it was basically a beef and cheese burrito. But it's not a burrito because it doesn't have beans in it, it has cheese. It was pretty good. Not gonna lie, it was pretty good. And I think I like chimichangas, but I can't really eat them very often because they do contain taco spice. And I can't have really spicy food. It does not get along with my innards, so I can't have it often. I do like tacos. I do like burritos in general, and I'm looking forward to trying more foods um, to, you know, broaden my horizon, so to speak. Um, yeah. Well, I think that's going to do it for the update for today. Um, I will try to update you more often. My cats are doing okay. See? She's doing okay. They have been looking a little sad lately, which the cats aren't really going to get sad for any reason. They might be not feeling 100% well because of changes in the weather or whatever, which is what I hope it is. I hope that once we get on the road again and into warmer weather, they'll be happier. But they seem okay for now. Um, Cats and dogs and other pets are very susceptible to stress when their owners are stressed, and I have been very stressed lately, so hopefully that's it. I My joints are in a lot of pain because of my sleeping situation, which is my couch, which I haven't even been able to fold out anymore um, because of the fact that it creaks and crunkles like I think it's about to break. So what I think I want to do is get some leggies that I can attach to the front to to slide out. Like The leg, it's a single leg on the folding table. You can kind of see it from here. That thing right there at the end of my finger. See? That thing, it's like you push the latch in and then you can fold the leg, but you unfold it, you push the latch in and unfold it when you want to put it out. I think something like that attached to the edges of my bed where it folds out would help greatly in stabilizing the bed, um, so that it doesn't break. Yeah, lots of little projects to do. But yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. Um, I think that'll do it for updates. See you later. Bye.